What is going on? Let me go ahead and get the game up here. Let me turn that ambient off, actually. I do not like hearing all that. Ooh. Time to grind these very lovely D15 dungeons. I think I'm actually pretty close to getting my face to mythic. Yeah, I need 250, so only 25 more. Once we get to that, oh, not get to that. Sound effects. Once we get to 250 cores, then my face will be mythic, and then I just gotta do my hat. Got a couple more of the sparkling keys to be able to get a lot more cores out of these. Trying to see where that drop just happened. In the meantime, let me do that. Yo, what's going on, man? You're doing just the greatest grind ever. I don't know why the portal was already up. Let's keep trucking. Got 6 out of that one. 2 more keys of the sparkling ones left, and then we gotta go back to the normal. Actually, I'm already Mac. Yeah, I already got all those. Oh boy. I don't know what guess I'm soloing it. Funny how in the lower dungeon rings doing all those actual summon ones are so much easier because they're so HP. And you get to the higher ups now, they're the most annoying ones to do. These enemies just fly far away. Oh, I got nose good. He fought the boss all the way over. I was wondering where his chest was. I didn't realize he wanted a TP. Whoops. This is a normal one, which I do not want to do. I'm going the wrong way. Get some health back. Thank you. Yeah, Shu, I mean, this is just a very turn your brain off and play kind of a game. And it is very good at doing that. That's its job. You don't really got to put much focus into it. Well, I mean, I guess not until later in the game. I need 11 more. And I passed the 5-star. Shuey, what have you guys been up to? Saw vids on Dead by Daylight right now. take so much damage. I was just here to let me carry through this whole time. Oh, he's just running metal blocks. Dead by Daylight with it. What the hell? Alright, last sparkling key. Now I get to go back to the normal ones. It's done. Probably find another up over here. That puts me at 243, so 7 more. Bro is tweaking out down here. Oh, he's at a 5-star. I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time though. He might finish it before I get there. Oh, actually, I don't know. Might be okay. Yeah, it should be fine. I also turn my mic up a little bit, so hopefully it's not screaming at you guys. I think it was kind of quiet. This class is just so fun. Wonder if anyone has the goop for this. I could do. I just farmed all the stuff for it. Oh, there's another 5-star. There we go. He did not start it yet. Cool. Damn, that shit is the killer. Can't wait to get more power on this class. It'll just be one-shotting all these guys. Doing delves by myself for weekly rewards if there's no one playing. So for the delves to get the weekly rewards, you can get the rewards even off of doing the very low depths. So if you're able to solo like the bare bottom at about, I forgot the chest. Oh, we're still one more. If you're able to solo probably like depth 23-ish, like all the way at the bottom, that like you don't even need life for. You can do that stuff at like I think 5-6k power rank. You can go through and completely do it on your own. And then every third level interval, when you fight the bosses that are from the Shadow Tower, that's where you can just use the key and you can open a total of the 6 chests to get all the rewards out of it. It is level based, but you should be, if you're able to do delves relatively okay, then you should be able to solo it fully. Really, it's obviously based off of power rank, but really the only delves that like you need multiple people for that are impossible to solo is just the Kraken delve, which is far end game. Like, it starts, the minimum for that one is 165 depth, so you need like 12k light minimum to survive. Say, if you're at minimum like 5-6k PR, then you should be able to completely solo for your weeklies. You might just have to craft like the, just any random dummy portal to be able to go in. Pass another 5-star. Oops. Hello, Vid. Vid, I saw you on, oh, wow, he is just waiting for me to carry him. Okay. Saw you on, Dead by Daylight. So, any delve portal that you craft, if you know where to go to get those, just any delve portal that you craft is a private delve. So, once you just place it down out of your crafting inventory, like in this, like the tab, then you can just place it, you'll click E to send a ready message, and you just click E or your interact button again to just launch it yourself. 33k PR. Oh yeah, you can get your weeklies done easily on your own then. Like, you can literally just, you'll end up just one-shotting everything and everyone through it. You don't need anybody else to get your weeklies done. Like, that's what I did, is I just did, like, wait, that's not even the right one. I just did, I don't know what depth, like 7 or like 115 to like 120-ish, and that was it. Granted, I'm at 51k, but yeah, if you're anything over 10k, you can easily solo to get your weeklies. Are the worst. Well, if you're just trying to get your normal weeklies, like, you know, like the Titan Shards, the Lunar Souls, that sort of thing, like, if you're literally just doing it for the weeklies, you can literally start at the very bottom and just speedrun your way through it. You don't need to start at any minimum depth if you're only going for the weekly rewards. You just need to keep track and count, on how many of the actual, like, Shadow Tower chests that you open. Those, like, black, white, and purple ones that look like the Shadow Shard chests. And or how many of them you beat, because you're able to open 6 total. So it'd be, like, 2 Spike Walkers, 2 of the Pins, and 2 of the Weeping Prophets, I believe. Yeah, if it's 25, you're totally fine at your power rank. Well, yeah, your PR, you could probably end up soloing... like, in terms of, like, just speedrunning through one-shotting everything, you can probably still end up soloing, like, maybe the 80 to 90 range. But, yeah, I think the lowest that you can start is 25. So I would just do that. But I think it, like, by default in the normal portal starts it all the way at the bottom, like 16 or 25, somewhere, something like that. But like I said, since you're 33k PR, you don't even have to worry about it. You can just start your own private delve and just run in. I think if you do need a craft one, if you don't have a normal private one, then in the hub at the actual delve location, you can go to the crafting table, and I believe you're able to very easily craft one of the starting private ones. This guy's always using battle blocks, holy. Yeah, nothing else does like any damage, and then those guys just destroy. Okay, how close are we after this? I need 4 more, and then I get my... Which one was I gonna do? My Mythic Face. God, all of these only ever give Glim and Flux. They need to just start throwing them in together. Tired of opening all those one at a time. guy just... Oh, he's a shadow hunter. Okay. I gotta rack up some of those chaos chest rewards to do giveaways. I had a bunch extra, but I am honestly not sure if I kept them or trashed them because I needed space. Alright, 3 more. God, there is so much of that geo topside over here. That's a geo 5-star. So we'll stock up on these while it is the Tuesday grind day, or harvesting day, whatever it is, or day. There's a lot of these up here. Let me just go to this 5-star before I get too far away. See if this guy wants the invite. I think he might have dipped. Yeah, actually, he definitely did. the skulls. Little fish things just get thrown all over the place. Thing landed right there. Yeah, keep some of the sharks. These guys are easy. Not a pain in the ass to deal with. I need more now too. I think that I need. It's another 5-star over here. I think one of them started one of the topside world bosses on accident. For the last guy. Where did Never mind, he was not the one I had to kill. Oh, it's the skulls. Of course. Because why wouldn't it be something normal and easy? Oh man, all these 5 stars have gotten wiped out. there's an ally. Speak of the devil. I guess I do also have wings. Oh, you know what? We can't even do giveaways right now, though, with the, what's it called? Marketplace and trading is down right now. Oh, it's a normal dungeon. I was so happy for a second. Probably gotta go find a fresh world. Yeah, we already did everything in that one. Alright, let's see how this one's looking. A lot of geodes still. Why does geode have to be part of this? Alright, well, that's fine, because I'm only going to be in this for, oh, one more 5-star. And there is one over here. And then I'll be able to get my mythic face for my boomeranger. Is someone here cheating? No, you guys are doing it normal? Okay, that's odd. I don't know how the chest was just left there. Oh, Shadow Hunter. And then Revenant. Okay, I don't know how they managed to kill that thing and the chest was just left there. Oh well, finally got this. And now I can go back to the hub, put that on, and then grind 750 more of those. Actually, probably only 250 I'll have to do. Yay. Alright. Then yeah, so 250 will get the hat to Mythic. That didn't even change any of the stats, did it? Put the power rank up by 1. Yep. All that grinding to put the power rank up by 1. Gotta love it here. Absolutely love it. I don't even know that I want to do that while Geode's there. It's such a waste of time, but it's the only way to get those 5 stars done properly. Okay, oh well. We'll just farm around it. What? Oh, did it just put me in the same one I was in? Yeah, it did. Doing normal dungeons? You are. Oh, you did a recipe dungeon. I already have all the recipes, okay. Alright, Zippy, we are going all the way over to you. Because I see a 5-star on the mini-map. Yeah, the one perk to running Vanguardian is that we would be able to just fly there so much faster. He's not doing any of those 5 stars though. I don't know why. He's not doing any of those. Oh well. Maybe he'll join. He's on a normal one. Oh well, we can solo them. Ryan waits for no man. Alright, and then you. Absolutely love fighting that idiot. God, they made this such a grind, man. This is painful. Waiting to have enough qubits. What's bro need qubits for? That's all geode. I don't think geode 5 stars gives. I guess I'll try it. So I genuinely can't remember. Gotta get more bombs, but for that I need more primordial flames, and the market's down. Oh, this one is a normal 5 star. Okay. It's the one I dislike, but it has one. That's a start. Got some of those flasks back, easy. So I wonder if more of these 5 stars then can spawn in the geotop side. So I thought geotop side was supposed to only have the normal one. Granted, this is like right on the edge. I guess it at least just rendered in for me, but want to try one of the normal 5-stars because I genuinely can't remember if those topside ones will give me a core or not. Joe ass down. Keep fucking up my boomerang and just throwing it into the wall so it doesn't get any distance to bounce back. Alright, let's keep going into the geode and actually see. Maybe. It gave us a topside cache. Oh, and 2 trunks. Okay, we'll try this 5-star and see if it'll still give us a core. I just don't think it does. They are a whole lot easier to kill, but I do not really care. No cores. Let's see if maybe at the start there is a chest for it? No. Up here? No. Okay. So yeah, when geode is in the D15, it just screws us over more. Oh, the Rudolph me. At least there's a lot of untouched fire up here. What are they yapping about in global? Oh. I still gotta get Solarian and then level him up because I do need that subclass for that extra light. It's always nice. And the explosion on hit is very clean. Just gets a little bit more damage for me. I'm really just waiting for someone to say if they have a ship and then I'll just get the pack and then farm it. my hollow luggage to get him. Stability's a bitch in this. I thought about switching over to Candy Barb. Honestly, Candy Barb is probably like the best. Revenant's pretty solid, but Candy Barb and honestly Vanguardian just to be able to pull them in, so I don't have to keep going all or out to each one by one whenever I have these the skulls. Because these ones are so annoying. Just give me the one boss. I mean, if I end up getting like a C5 fist and then I could probably max that out immediately and then it would just be waiting on the Mystic for the cores. I could just use it on my Vanguardian. Which I guess it might need a resort doing. Because this shit where they are just floating away from me, very annoying. Plus Vanguardian does have the move speed as well. I've got 130 base move speed, but I don't get any move speed from abilities, only the temporarily boost from my ally after killing an enemy. Oh, we are getting a lot of these trunks. Okay. I don't really do a whole lot. Just kind of surprised that we're getting a lot of them. Might as well grab some of these since it is the harvest day. And I'm in the fire region. I forgot how many I have in my chest, so I'll just go and sell the caps out real quick. Damn. One shot him. I need to get a full group to actually do the Leviathan Delve dungeons, but couldn't find anyone yesterday to do them. So if I see it pop up, then I will, but I think they did it early in the morning. I got on late at night again. There's one 5-star in the bottom left. God, but there's so many of these. There's like another 5 over here. Jeez. Oh my lord. No, that one's an enemy, but definitely get maxed out from this. What do you want? Oh, sure. Throw some bombs at it if I pass by. Dude, I wish that the market and trading posts were working. I didn't see how many of the primordials I actually needed for the that little quest. Okay, I'm max on those. Cool. So you want me to like physically mine it like this? Maybe I already got the quest on. I don't know. I'm gonna go up to the ice biome though, because there's probably gonna be a decent amount of what's it called? The 5 stars up here. I wish there was a simpler way to level up these mystics. Saltwater Sam, what's up? Is it even worth getting these? Trunks, don't need that. Definitely, yeah, I just don't need any of that. Gosh, man. See, this is the stuff that is just ridiculous. I don't even know how much mastery I get out of it, though. Like 1,000 depth cores. Absolutely insane. That's just absurd. Alright, let's put those in there. Let's move this guy in there. Just keep those stacked up if we happen to do a giveaway. If we're able to. Because I got the dragon egg fragment there. I actually have the Dorm Pin Dragons, Wings of Pegasus to do, Mounts and Allies, and I got more stuff inside club chest. Also, whether it be on Twitch or on YouTube, if you guys got any questions, you can just shoot away. I am glad to answer any, even if they are not the answers that you would like to hear. Welcome to Trove, giving the honest truth. Save all my names for that one. Damn. When I pop my potions, I just instantly kill them. That boomerang should be able to go through like a tile or two. Actually, I shouldn't complain about how the boomerang's played when he's just the best character in my eyes. Well, I should say one of the best. I'd still, in the grand scheme of things, probably put Candy Barb, honestly, probably Knight, and well, with Neon Ninja's Ultimate actually being pretty solid now, after the change a couple years ago, I'd probably say Neon Ninja as well. Wrong one. I forgot about that Mag Rider, that shit's funny. Just gotta keep flying. Let me do this real quick. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking through the Discord to see if there's anyone doing anything for me to join in on. out here first. This class is just insanely fun. That's what you gotta do nowadays, you gotta play classes that you actually enjoy. That's why I might switch the Vanguardian, but it's more so he's more efficient. I wouldn't say he's as fun because he's just left click only and then pulling the enemies in. He does have some really cool outfits. I just gotta get his this and probably mystic ones for him. I kind of need to just overall upgrading because I don't really want to switch all my stuff over from Boomerang to him, so I would have to get him all the way back up. And I think I only have him at like 30 something K power rank, so it'd probably be until he got up there. Attaboy. This guy in here, let's take care of him real quick. I do like with this chaos file, but I'm at 27, I think I can have 28. Or I'm at 26, I think I can have 27 of the, what's it called? Flask until I don't have Patron, so if I had Patron, that would just be another, what, 5 that you get out of that. Insta killing enemies is just so fun, or the bosses in these. Someone cleared out these dungeons over here, but they did not go for the 5-star. Wonder if they're new to D5, so they didn't. Probably couldn't solo it. Boomerang is also supposed to be getting another hidden effect on his Mystic Rings, and I probably need to just get to my 382 Prime level to be able to craft another Mystic Ring for him to really check it, but it should be something that's like, after doing consistent damage or something like that, it spawns more of my minions, which is kind of insane. Because that'll just allow me to do even more damage than I'm already doing. There's a lot of people still doing Levi's. I guess I could also go to do, finish my badge for it. What am I at? I still need 100 more Levi's slain for the Permatorch badge, then I could honestly put that Permatorch onto, like, Vanguardian. Nobody in here right now. I've lobby swapped like 3 times as well after getting all the dungeon stuff those. I don't know, I guess everyone's probably doing the smarter option, not actually wanting to what's it called? Grind all these 5 stars right now. They want to keep their sanity. I mean, for me, other than getting a whole bunch of, whatever it's called, a bunch of dragons, and I need dragon coins. If I get the dragon coins, I can craft a couple of dragons right now. I'll get the mastery and the PR up, but I just need the actual dragon coins to do that. Alright, let's see. Wonder if they're gonna come out with banners past Radiant. past that permatorch. Like, it gives a lot, don't get me wrong, but I wonder if they're, maybe it's something way down the road that they'll end up doing, because best torch in the game that you can get being Radiant rarity is a little odd, on top of a Radiant item giving 900 light. Mhm. Alright, keep all that. I do want to see actually if, is there a Rally Blade here? Oh, there's no Rally Blade on Sam's ship, okay. I'm trying to think if there's something. I can't get any more of those. If there's anything else that is outside of D15 that I could really do right now. Can't really do anything on my gems because I need more 9th lives. Because I'm not about to put tiny ticks into my gems. I'll just wait for the 9th lives, which unfortunately is basically weekly. Nice little loot cave. Wonder if there's any ships right now. Why did I just get an invite? Do they need help with a Levi? I guess I'll just help with the damage. Oh, there are people trying to do ships, though. Do I like Boomer better than Solarian? So, I have another Steam account where I do actually have Solarian on it. I have not played Solarian a ton, but I was a Shadowhunter main on there. So let me first make the comparison. I like Ooh, he started it. I like Shadowhunter better than Solarian just for pure aesthetic only. That is like the only reason why. And then I don't like abilities and everything are better on Solarian, don't get me wrong, because the AoE is huge. I just really like the machine gun bow. But then Boomer to Solarian, I personally like Boomer better because Boomer does have one of the best burst damage. Just mouse ones, just this little third twirl. Very, very good. And then you gotta throw in all the other abilities. The thing with Solarian that I'm not the biggest fan of is, and like I said, I just need to play it more, but Solarian, I feel like I need to kind of watch my mana a little bit more. Meanwhile, with Shadowhunter, because you don't really use your mana a whole lot because you're just mouse wanting, and then with Boomer, you don't have mana. So I do really like that. Solarian's still a very good class, though. Because whether you're playing Solarian or you are using the subclass, you get bonus light, and then if you're playing as Solarian, then you get the Radiance buff, which is just even more and even more damage, which is very nice. But personally, I like Boomer better. They're very close. They're both top 3 classes. Kind of depends on what you're doing. Like farming these 5 stars, I would personally say Boomer is better, just because you get 5 charges on your mini bombs that spawn. Oh, they just did this. You get 5 charges on your mini bombs, and then you get the larger one, and the boomerang itself is a very fast cooldown. Solarian gets, I think, 3 charges on the little wellspring. However, Solarian, if you're playing in a group, is better than Boomeranger, because then you also boost the allies around you and heal them when they're sitting inside. So it all kind of depends on what you're doing plus preference, but both of them are top 3 classes, so it does not matter. Switch over all your gens. What class were you using before? I know that you said that you were like 33k PR, but I don't remember. Oh, over here. I don't remember what, I don't think you said what class you were running. Because as long as it's a physical class, then that's a-okay, because then everything can switch. Candy Barb? Okay. Yep, that's fine. Candy Barb is also really good, though. Like, if you're just not enjoying Candy Barb as much anymore, totally fine, get it. But Candy Barb is, like, especially for these dungeons, these 5-star ones, in the D15 right here, Vanguardian and Candy Barb are the 2 best for these, just because they can both just yoink people in and hold left click. Because when I do these with Boomeranger, don't get me wrong, still really good solid damage and group AoE damage, but sometimes just because servers lag a lot, the enemies, especially those little fish guys or quillfish guys in here, they tend to like go flying every time I'm trying to punch it, so it keeps getting farther and farther away and just takes a little while. That Candy Bar is not that good. Candy Barb is very good. Because here, let me see. Am I able to do this in here? Yeah. I personally think Candy Barb is really, really good. Because the twirl's just extra AoE right there. Oh, that was wrong cooldown. Let me refresh my memory. Yeah, spin around, AoE, healing yourself, attack, sometimes drop, inducing. Yeah, because, I mean, even right now, like, if I switch back to my Boomeranger real quick, I am using the Candy Barb subclass. To be fair, I would be using Solarians if I had Solarian on this Steam account. But Candy Barb, I think, is a very, very cool. Um, I like him a little bit better because of mobility, but the thing you need to take into account is when you're looking in endgame, physical damage characters are always the best. So if you're playing any physical damage character, you're already able to solo anything in endgame. Just that's it. And the reason for that, especially with Candy Bar, Boomeranger, and Knight, and Vanguardian, um, if you see this little hexagon down here, um, that is your battle block. So that's basically like, think of that like an extra life, right? So if my 4.5 million health gets drained all the way to 0, where I would normally die, it uses one of those. And as you can see, I'm at 393, and I think with my setup, I can have about 430-ish on here, which is a very high number. If I were to have, if I were to be this 51.6k power rank on Candy Barb with all the same leveled items as if it's one for one, this was Candy Barb instead of Boom, then Candy Barb would probably be at like 6 to 700 on that, which is huge. That means he can solo anything. Um, but on top of that, and don't get me wrong, Boomeranger is still very solid because of the extra mobility. Like, that is one of the better farmers. But especially for those really annoying endgame delves that nobody likes doing, Candy Barb is very good at doing that. Sugar Rush leaps at enemies, dealing damage in an area. Like, the reason why Candy Barb is really good, and I don't know why people told you that it wasn't, is because his AoE damage. That's the huge thing. That's why Shadow Hunter, especially in endgame, is not that good and not that viable. Candy Barb, every single ability is AoE. There's not much else to it. That's just why he's so good. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why people may have said that. I would say between Candy Barb and Boomeranger, totally preference, whichever you'd rather. But I mean, you can even see right there, like you see I'm at 4.5k health. If I switch to my Candy Barb, I'm already at more health. And as you can see, I can have more slots for my hexagons already. He is almost 32k power rank. My Boomeranger is 20k higher than that. Like, I don't even have C5 on this guy. I don't even have a ring on him. And he can hold more, because you see there's more empty space there. I mean, use who you want, play who you want. That's the entire thing of this with Trove. That's the beauty of it. But, yeah, don't only make the switch because people told you that Candy Barb sucks, because he does not. That AoE is killer. And then if you're playing with someone who also has widespread AoE damage like Boomeranger or Solarian, well, now you guys are just running through anything that you want. That is the really nice thing about it all. But yeah, I think he's pretty cool. Candy Barb is someone that I should spend more time using, because you drop the ice cream cone, AoE damage, that gives you increased attack speed, movement speed, higher stability. It literally boosts all of your core stats. There's kind of not really a thing wrong with him other than he doesn't have a specific ability that suctions enemies to him, but he has the leap to go to them, and then you can do your spinning. And I think he's very fun because I like characters that use their abilities. Some characters like Shadowhunter, even though he is one of my favorites, you don't use any of your abilities. You might throw your time snare down, but usually if you especially have your hidden buff on what is it? Your hidden buff on your Shadowhunter ring, the sneaky trap, then every time you dodge, and then it goes on like a 10-second cooldown or something, you put down a trap, so you don't really ever use any abilities on him. So I think he's kind of boring. That's why I started playing Boomer on this account. And that's why Candy Barb is also really, really cool. So if you like his aesthetic, you like being big bonk, drilling AoE, don't let random people in global chat tell you otherwise. Because a lot of them are probably at the same power level as you that watched one video from 8 years ago that said Shadowhunter was the best. If you play anything else, you suck. Because that's how it used to be back in the day. Stream, so I don't really want to sit AFK while I farm my XP or XP on him. I'll do that another time. But if I do get Solarian up to level 30, and then honestly I'd probably end up just throwing all my Shadowhunter gear onto him and have him be like 32-ish K, and then just my Shadowhunter out of nothing, and then that'll give enough light boost in the Solarian subclass for me to be permanently over 13k light without extra buffs. Because right now I can get to it with other buffs put on that stay on for a timely manner, but that's it. And these worlds are just getting wiped out. Yeah, but the reason why I'm thinking on, while I'm waiting to do my weeklies and I just get up another class, I might get up Vanguardian, because I mean, look how cool this class looks, man. This dude's got some of the coolest skins. Like, I love these. I mean, the other thing that's really cool about is that he does just have, like, the pull in there, and it just keeps sucking enemies in, so you just hold left click. You usually never switch to the range for him, because honestly, the melee is just that much better. So base speed, he doesn't really get too much faster. The best that you could probably do is kind of same as Boomer Ranger, because he's not a fast class. However, between like when you get to end game where you have like these all pearled up, leveled up, and whatnot, the movement speed slowly stacks up. So there's 66 movement speed just from this alone. Like, I'm at 130 movement speed. Usually you want your base movement speed anywhere from 130 to 150, but 150 is kind of cutting it high, and the reason for that is, let's say you need to drop down this one block hole. I can tap in, but if you're at 150, then you might keep doing this back and forth, and it'll be annoying to try to get back down. But in terms of, well, and I can move faster after I kill something too, because if I were to, I don't want to go underground for that. Let's see if I can find a guy real quick over here. So as soon as I kill this guy, now I'm at 180 move speed. So I go up 50 every time I kill something, just because of my my ally that gives the speed boost. But so yeah, like Candy can basically be the same speed that I am right here. So if this is what you're fine with, and this is like a little above basic for endgame, cool. But keep in mind, he's also a damage dealer, and he is a huge tank. So having this move speed with that, that's more than enough. But if you don't want this and you do want something that's a little faster with AoE, surprisingly enough, just because of his ultimate being good, Neon Ninja. Neon Ninja obviously won't have as many of those battle blocks for the extra health, but he does have a ridiculous amount of damage and speed. And if you did not know, they did end up making it so that instead of you having to look backward all the time when using your dash, it now goes forward, so it is also a little bit easier to navigate. The flip, the right click, I mean. Oh, there you are. See what I mean with these guys hiding up in the corner? And that character that can just kind of suction them in is so nice. It's like, I will say, Boomeringer is like, he is that class to just, he's the best all-arounder in the game, I should say, which is why I like him so much. Like, no matter what type of event or delve, dungeon, quest, Leviathan, no matter what you're doing, Boomeranger will be above proficient in it. Honestly, same with Candy Bar, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, Neon Ninja, especially for like doing these dungeons, the Geo topside 5 stars while you're still moving up through Crystal to then get to Mythic. He's also very good. Neon Ninja also has some pretty sick skins as well. Which ones do I even have for him? Oh yeah. I like this one a lot. Can I even damage you? I can't even damage you. Whoops, my bad, Chief. But as you can see with Neon Ninja, drops down to, I think the max would be around like 105 that he'd have, but this is also at 35k, so probably would finish at like 175 to 225 around there, give or take, probably a little higher than that. But also, that battle block, like, to refresh it, it takes like 1,000 block element, which when you're in endgame and you've got this, which is the equivalent of like 1.2 million battle block, that 1,000 isn't really anything. So it's not that much, and the only real times you'll like need a high number of it is like probably minimum 100, 115, somewhere around there to do the deep Leviathan depth, what is it, the depth delves, and I mean he can still sufficiently do those as well, just because he can have over like 100. He's a really cool class. Draco's another one that I find really interesting, because I mean he's at max damage from just holding left click like immediately. Plus, I mean, you can turn into a fucking dragon. Who doesn't like that? I think that shit's cool. I don't know. That's why I like Trophy. Just kind of turn your brain off and... I mean, any class in the game can be played in endgame. It's literally just those Leviathan dungeons, which is literally the farthest of the far end of the game. Like, that's something that, like, I'm barely even able to... Well, I can do it, but it's something that I barely ever do for the sole fact that you gotta have, like, 6 to 8 people that are at maybe a little less than my rank, if not at my rank / higher, to actually efficiently get it all done. So you won't really run into this like ever. They're also not like the most useful thing to get done either, because if I get all my gems maxed out 35 out of 35 on this mythic, that alone would get me to like 53, 54k PR, and then actually having my face, hat, and weapon maxed out mythic, which would take even longer, but all of that is literally just grinding these dungeons. And if I were to just have all that, my class gem, or my gems and my weapons fully done and maxed out, then I would be at 56.5, 57k. So you don't gotta really worry about class all that much. I would just worry about making sure you have someone that is fun to farm with to then get to that point. Because even though this is a be dumb, turn your brain off game, you're still going to have the little satisfaction in the background. Some characters are easier at farming, so when you're taking 2 to 3 times as long on a dungeon, and that happens every dungeon, you're grinding tens, hundreds of dungeons a day, or whatever you may be doing, depending on how much you're playing, it starts getting a little bit tedious. That's why a lot of people are switching off of magic damage characters. Ice Age is still really solid as a magic damage character. Just very hard to use in those endgame dells because Ice Age probably gets a max like around 50k PR. Only gets like 60 to 70 of those PR blocks, which means you got to be extremely cautious and hope to God your game and the server is not lagging. Because we all know how this game is, where you will be moving and just randomly get one shot killed and you have no clue how or from where. It's been a lot better recently. But I got a feeling once the trading post and the market come back up, then about 3 times the Troves player base will come back, and then it'll start lagging again from time to time. I do wish Boomeranger did have better looking skins, because like the normal outfit that I have on for him right now is Boomeranger's. The helmet is from Vanguardians, because the original helmet with this outfit is not that good, so I had to mix and match it. And then I don't like having huge weapons that take up my screen. I mean, like I said, I love Shadowhunter, and Shadowhunter's bow is very close to him, and it's a little bow. I guess depending on which one you use, but I just wanted a small melee. So this thing was just small, and it's just black and gray, so I was like, I don't care. But I wish there were some cooler outfits. Like, one of my favorite ones is one of the paid ones that I have not gotten yet, which is the tuxedo. And then you can just be silly and just put like a really funny hat on, like a party pin or like the Easter Bunny hat or something on top of that. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get the Solarian pack just to unlock them, because unlocking Solarian free to play is ridiculous. Oh, that's cool. They got this pack out with a bunch of skins. Oh, I've passed the 5-star. Man, I don't want to do these 5 stars anymore. But now there's only ships happening, and I do not want to farm those on stream. Because it is boring just sitting there. It'd be even more boring because I won't be cleaning, because I'd be on the fresh Solarian class. I also have to see if I can make a, what is it called, a double XP potion, or if I ended up doing that. I appreciate you dropping in, my man. I hope any of the tips can help you out with which class you actually want to use. Big pet, look at this guy. Fuck him up, Terry. I love that thing. Damn, they found another ship that they're hosting. Kind of debating on ending stream so that I can just go AFK at the ships just to get the Solarian maxed out subclass. That damage after popping a potion is ridiculous. Oh, jeez. Let me see where I am at. Dragon Coin 82. Okay. definitely need more of those. For both mastery and for power rank. Is that a pinata dragon? Bro, why? And Joy Grenade draws. Hopefully you won't get to a point where you gotta grind as much as this. Let's try to take it easy. Need 2 more of those. Sheesh. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Man, do I do that now? Each other chance to explode, dealing damage and applying damage over time, effect that restores energy. I mean, I don't use energy, but it's all damage based. Successful attacks return health, we already have that. So I don't really need the extra stability, so I've got more than enough battle blocks. Guess I could put on Lunar Lancers for now. That 750 physical doesn't really do a whole lot. I'd rather have the light be over 13k. That light is huge. I'll wait to do the box openings. Oh, what is that skin for? That looks cool. Increase the damage or destroy. Why? That is. Oh, all those are just bombs. Okay. Well, I really hope that they end up, bringing out the trading posts. Oh, did I really not do this yet? Huh, okay. Guess I'll do it real quick. Let me go to his shop. I wonder if I even buy any of his stuff. Oh, wait, no, I can't buy his stuff because he's not here yet, because I never did this. Okay. Well, I guess let me just run through some 5 stars over here then. Because I can grab this as well. No players found. I see 2 of them right here. What do you mean? Oh, that guy's just leaving. Okay. Oh, the 5-star dungeons in just the Geotop side are um, the normal top or the normal 5 stars in Longshade. I got a ship at wave 30 needing clearers, bro. That is something you get before you do a ship. Shadow in these parts. It's a little surprising. Still gives a depth core, okay. I am a-okay with that then. And it gives one of these, damn. This might be the move then. Pretty soon I'm not going to be able to get any more things out of that either. Okay, yeah, cool. Just teleport me to like the one guy not doing a 5-star. Damn, dude, 2 boomerangers doing that is ridiculous speed. he's doing normal dungeons too. Okay, I don't care about normal dungeons. Oh damn, there's that D15 Leviathan that they did. Holy. Oh, this one's a normal 5-star. Really cool if they had an empowered gem that was essentially like the Vanguardian's pull. I mean, that'd be broken, but that'd be really cool. Make it a whole lot easier for me to farm these. That's another 5-star. Oh, you're just a normal boss, you weren't this. Okay, the last two are over here. Cool. They gotta fix that bug. Like, the first one of those 5-stars you do each day, it'll give you the gold rewards because you did it in time, and then if you do it same speed or faster, it'll still what's it called? It'll still just ooh. Max on you. It'll give you just bronze after that, which is very frustrating. else at my level 382. So another 2 5-stars over here they never touched. Dude, these titles gotta stop popping up. That dude needs to get out of the damn hub. The literal guy I'm doing this quest for. Tired of all these titles showing. They don't break the chest. Oops. I should put more attack speed back on and get rid of more stability. I just thought that over 200 stability had no effect, but maybe I was wrong. Alright, but I'll probably end up doing this last 5-star that's over here just for the sake of getting this little quest done, and then I'm going to end stream. Bro just pulled all these enemies away. Bring him home. Is that not him right here? Yeah. I didn't know that he spawned in those ones. There he is. There's a loot collector. Get that. And I guess I'll just save the rest for those. Actually, do I have any inside my chest? No, but I do have double XP tokens in there. So I guess I can use those whenever I need to. How much nitro do I have? Oh, I have plenty of nitro to get Vanguardian all the way up if I really wanted to. I'll probably work on him tomorrow. Alright, well, that is going to end it for me, y'all. Sag. I'll go ahead and hop off for the night. I'm glad for the chats and the talks. And most likely tomorrow night, I am also going to stream as well. Alright. Well, thank you so much, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see when we'll stream. If not, I know for a fact Friday night I definitely am.